Delivering the crystals to the Antarctic node gave me a feeling of great joy and happiness. The journey and the delivery was absolutely perfect, and let me explain why. I've made some notes, and remember, this is just the short version. The location of the delivery was Mason Bay, Stewart Island, which is the third largest island in the southwest Pacific Ocean of the southern tip of the South Island of New Zealand. Technically, getting to Mason Bay had to be extremely accurate and to the precise hour in order to deliver the crystals into the ocean on the portal day of the 22nd of November 2022. The bay is pristine and very remote, and the only quick, easy access is to fly in a tiny plane and land on the beach at low tide. Our flight on the 21st was cancelled because it was raining heavily and a thick fog had descended onto Stewart Island and nobody could fly in or off the island. Well, overnight the wind changed direction and blew all the fog off the island, and this enabled us to fly and to be dropped off on Mason Bay Beach on the afternoon of the 22nd. We landed on the wide 14-kilometer stretch of Mason Bay Beach at low tide with nobody else in sight. The Antarctic wind was blowing fiercely and it was cold, and the powerful waves were thundering in the distance. Having studied the map beforehand, I knew that we had to walk towards a small river that flowed into the ocean. I instinctively knew where to walk on the beach and what pointers I would find so that I could be in the exact place to deliver the crystals. Previously, many days before, in my mind's eye, I had seen a picture of the location with particular markers to guide me. And as I walked in a straight line towards the river, I came across the markers that confirmed that I was indeed heading in the right direction. Coming very close to the river, I found the shell with the Fibonacci spiral. The Fibonacci spiral. And I picked it up and I knew that this was the final marker. We were now next to the river, and as I stood there checking my location, I became aware that I was standing in the exact cross section, looking at the sun in front of me in the west, the shell on my left to the south, the flock of seagulls who came to sit next to the river in the north, and the orange marker, which was the Mason Bay marker, the hut marker, at the top of the sand dune behind me in the east. And I held the crystals in my hands up to the sun to get a few photos. The sun shone through the transparent crystal and kept stinging my hand with little burning kisses, and the blue crystal became very warm. I felt them saying goodbye and thank you, and I knew it was time to release them into the ocean, and I instinctively walked waist deep into the powerful waves. I felt as if a magnet was pulling me into the ocean, and with all my strength I lovingly threw each one into as far as I could into the ocean. And as I said before, everything worked out perfectly. Well, why? Because it rained heavily on the 21st, preparing the river water to flow strongly. And it also rained heavily on the 22nd, which made the water in the river flow strongly into the sea, guiding the crystals into the ocean, deeper and deeper. We slept in Mason Bay Hut overnight, and to return home, we had to complete a 15-kilometer hike through the natural bush, over the dunes and boggy marshland, and to be collected at a point in the river called Freshwater Landing, where a water taxi fetched us at the peak of high tide and took us back to Oban on the other side of the island. The 5-hour hike was strenuous because we were carrying heavy backpacks with all our supplies, as the hut had no power or food. However, the landscape was stunningly beautiful and uniquely different, and all our aches and pains faded away as we made our way home. What a wonderful experience of great joy and happiness. A responsibility which I take very seriously, as it means so much to me to help the earth with our process of evolving to a choice of love consciousness. Now, we took many photos and videos, which I will share with you very soon. And a special thanks to my support team, Helena and Tracy, for accompanying me, and also a very, very big thank you to Matthias and the RCN Foundation and the entire network around the world and beyond for your belief in me and trust to successfully complete the task. I love you all.